Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading lower this morning by about 2.5 points to 20.46 per contract. So all in all, the market carved out another positive day yesterday. Today it's down slightly ahead of the opening bell, but the volume trends are just so light right now. Also, you have a very strong dollar yen. It's very hard to see a real sharp declining market in this kind of environment. Things will have to change there, and then we could see some type of a sell-off. But right now, if you take a look at the dollar yen today, it's up another 72 cents. Take a look at this daily chart of dollar yen, and what you'll see here is dollar yen making a new multi-year high today. So again, trading above 117.56. Very strong dollar yen chart. Dollar yen is the carry trade to the world. As long as this goes higher, the markets are fine. If this starts to sell off, the liquidity comes out of the system and the market sells off. Remember, all of the major institutions are all long dollar yen, or in other words, short the Japanese yen against everything else. Okay, so let's take a look at these markets again. You have the futures down 2.5 points. It's not really a big deal, but we have a lot of stocks in the news. I know a little while ago there was some economic data out. Again, I don't even think the market really cares about economic data anymore. It looks like U.S. housing starts fall 2.8% in October. Nobody really cares about that. All they care about are the Japanese printing money. Is Europe going to print money? Will the Federal Reserve keep interest rates at 0%? That's really all it's about. So let's take a look here at some stocks in the news. We're going to start off the day with Lazy Boy. LZB is the ticker symbol. Stock catching a pretty good bid. It closed at $22.58. Right now trading at $23.55. So it's a pretty strong gap up this morning. I'm showing a lot of daily chart resistance around $24.50. So if the stock got up another dollar, I think it would probably stall out there. Be a little bit careful with this one, but we're going to give it a slight upside bias. If you own it, I would trail the stop loss. If you don't own it here, I really wouldn't do anything with it. So we'll see how that plays out. Next one on the radar is PetSmart. I think they had earnings, but I'm not sure. Either way, it looks like KKR is trying to take over this company along with another firm. They're going to take it private for a little while. Stock right now is trading at $76.61. It closed at $73.62. It is overbought. I would not be jumping on PetSmart. I don't care who's taking it over. Let them take it over for a premium if that is the case. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. There's really no sense to get in front of it. Let's take a look at SJM. This is JM Schmuckers, trading right now at $102 a share. It was all over the map. Again, this company came out, I believe, about a week ago and warned. Today, the stock's trading basically right where it closed. So this is an equity we're going to have to look at during the intraday action. Once the market opens, we could have a play on JM Schmuckers. But right now, I don't see anything that definitive that would make me take action at the moment. So if you own this, just trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, nothing to do here, but we'll look at it on the intraday stock chat. Now, yesterday, we did trade in the chat room TJ Maxx, ticker symbol TJX. That was a nice winning gap play. Today I have a few more gap plays up my sleeve. So again, if you want to come over and trade those gap plays with us, take a 7-day free trial. Come over to the intraday stock chat room. The gap plays will be posted at 9 o'clock in the morning. One of the gap plays that we'll be looking at today is CLVS, which is Clovis Oncology. So I've already worked out some levels for this stock. So watch us trade Clovis today. Again, those levels will be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Next stock on my list today is Lowe's. LOW is the ticker symbol here. Everybody knows the home improvement store, the rival of Home Depot. Today the stock is trading at $61.20, closed at $58.53. Now when I look at this, it is overbought on every metric. So again, I'm going to look at this when the opening bell rings. It could be a potential fade candidate. But either way, if you own it and you don't want to sell it, just trail your stop loss. Do not be a buyer on Lowe's at this stage of the game. Okay, Lowe's is not a stock you want to own up here. It is very overbought. I'm looking at trying to fade it for a potential intraday short. I'm just trying to see where a good level will be. due to the stock making a new all-time high. I just can't find it at this moment. So again, that's something we'll look to trade intraday today if it presents itself. So again, we're going to watch for a pattern on lows, but do not be a buyer up here at these levels. Let's take a look at Target stores. What you're going to see here for Target, stock is trading at $59.50, closed at $67.50. A great move for Target, but just like Lowe's, it is very, very overbought, and it is trading now right up into a resistance zone. So again, if you go back and you take a look at a chart of 2013, the high on the chart in 2013 was $73.50. It sits $69.50 right now, so you're coming right up into resistance. I would be very, very careful with Target. If you own it, trail the stop loss real tight. If you don't own it, do not buy it up here. This is also a potential candidate for a fade. Let's take a look at Staples. I think they had earnings or something. Let me just do a quick little check on Staples here. It looks like Staples beat estimates by a penny. Who really cares? Let's see what the stock is doing. It looks like the stock closed at $12.76, trading at $13.20. Ooh, $17.77. 1377, 1375. That's where this name should stall out. I might have some levels on this for a trade today, but either way, do not look for more upside in this equity past 1377, 1375. It could be a potential short candidate around that area. Let's take a look at Jack in the Box, everybody's favorite hamburger joint. Now this thing is trading at $73.70 currently, closed at $71.50. So you got a decent little uptick for Jack in the Box. I don't see anything terrible here, but I don't see anything that terrific either. So be a little bit careful with it. We'll keep this one more in a neutral range. We'll look at it during the course of the trading day, and if it gives us some levels there, we'd look to be more involved. Right now, I don't think we're going to do anything with Jack in the Box at the moment. Upside levels are a lot higher, but I don't really see the stock getting there. I don't think it's going to have the mustard on the sandwich or the strength ultimately to trade a lot higher. So be careful here with Jack in the Box. There's not much we're going to do with it. Let's take a look at Sears Holdings. Let's go to that chart. SHLD is the ticker symbol. What you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $35.91. This is basically where it closed. I think there was some news there. Not sure if I could find it right off the bat. But either way, we'll keep it on our radar today. I'm not seeing much with Sears at the moment. But either way, we'll look at this one a little bit later. One of the other gap plays that we will be looking at this morning will be VIPS. And this is, whoops, didn't mean to do that. This is Whipsaw Holdings, so we've worked out levels for this one. We will be looking to trade this one in the chat room. Like I said yesterday, we did capture a nice scalp trade on TJ Maxx for a gap play. This would be another gap play right here. I think I've isolated some very, very solid levels for us. So come on over to the chat room, take a 7-day free trial, and you'll see everything that we're doing each and every day. You got nothing to lose. You could just come over and observe it. And then once you feel comfortable, you come trade along with us. All right, let's get into gold. The gold market this morning is flat. Gold had a very, very solid day yesterday. Right now, gold futures are trading lower by 20 cents to $1,197 an ounce. Let's go to the GLD. You'll see the GLD sitting right here at 115.07. That's basically where it closed yesterday. So gold is just pausing. Nothing terrible here. Remember, if dollar-yen starts to retreat and go lower, gold should go higher. Let's take a look at the oil market. Oil is catching a little bit of a bid today. Crude futures, or I should say WTI, is trading up 31 cents to $74.95 a barrel. Let's go over to the USO. USO is a good way to trade the light sweet crude on a short-term basis, and you'll see this is trading at 28.43, closed at 28.20. So a little upticking there for the USO. Again, I don't see anything great for oil, but I don't see anything terrible here either. Right now, it's kind of holding some support down at these lower ranges, and we'll just look for pattern intraday. There's not much we want to do with it at this stage of the game. Real quick, it looks like futures are still down 2.25 points to around 20.46 per contract. I don't know if we can make much out of it. Again, we're going to watch and see how dollar-yen plays out. I think that's the lead dance partner to everything in the market, and we'll see how it goes. Dollar-yen is still very, very strong on the session. So again, until that starts to really pull back, the markets, for the most part, as long as light volume remains in play, will hold up and remain buoyant in the near term. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day. Remember, we have some gap plays on the radar today. We'll be looking to play those and hopefully make some money off them like we did yesterday on the TJ Maxx. With that being said, have a great morning. See you on the charts.